sold a hat. Matter of fact, I sold a hat for a brand name that I really, really like. And it's a brand name that I haven't been able to pick up very often lately. And it's a name that you probably know if you're a reseller. And if you're a new reseller, it's a name that you should probably get to know a little bit better. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. My name is Kevin and we are in the eBay cave today, and we have had some really good sales, and we have been lately, so we're pretty happy. This is one of the things that usually slow down for us because I'm coaching baseball and I could list maybe 2-3 things a day, and that's about it. So sales usually slow to maybe, I don't know, 4 items a day, 5 items a day, something like that. And that's typically what we're used to in the spring. And that's good because that's about all the energy I have in the spring after I get home from school and practice. But the sales have been good, and this spring so far has turned out better than any spring we've had, probably due to those Eneman sales, just FYI. But, you know, there's other things that are selling too. We sold some clothing today. As you can see, there's 3 pieces of clothing back there. Sold a hat. Matter of fact, I sold a hat for a brand name that I really, really like. And it's a brand name that I haven't been able to pick up very often lately. And it's a name that you probably know if you're a reseller. And if you're a new reseller, it's a name that you should probably get to know a little bit better. And we'll let you take a look at that hat in just a second. The Commonwealth cabin is coming along, and we are just about done with the front. It's almost ready to go. It's got to put in a few more things and figure out what kind of equipment I'm going to use in there, what kind of scale and all that, and introduce you to all those things here pretty quick, and then make a final decision on what we're going to do for storage in the back. I'm still weighing my options there with that. So, at any rate, without further ado, let's take a look at what's sold today. All right, this is the hat I was talking about. It's a vintage snap-on hat. It's, you know, 80s style. It's even got the 80s neon. It's really kind of neat. It's like almost like an iron-on or something. It's just a little snapback K Products hat. Nothing amazing, but it is kind of a neat Snap-on hat. Snap-on is a great brand name. I have sold tons of Snap-on stuff, from tools to t-shirts to hats to clocks to, I don't know, I've sold so much of that over the years. Matter of fact, I've been to a few auctions where I bought Snap-on stuff at charity auctions, and the prices were so good and Snap-on sells so well that we were able to make quite a bit of money on them and do a few good deeds for some charities around here as well. So at any rate, this one sold for $24.81 plus shipping. So it's a really nice little profit on that one. I probably paid no more than $1 into this hat. All right, these are going out to 5 different viewers here. See if I can remember this. This is going to test me a little bit here. Test my historical remembering skills here. Catherine, Jeffrey, Melissa, Joseph, and Lori. Those are the names of the people who bought these, and we appreciate every single one of you, and we hope they bring you some incredible reselling luck and help you clean out those stores of yours. So at any rate, don't forget Instagram, Eneman, hashtag Eneman, or Instagram, hashtag Commonwealth Picker, or both, so I can see where your working space is, where your eBay office is. I'd like to see it. That reminds me of a video we put out a few days ago, and I asked people, you know, where is your eBay office? Is it in your basement? Do you have a shed? So many people put their bedroom, and I'm like, really, your bedroom? Like the one you sleep in? Like, yep, and the other one. I'm like, really? That's interesting. So I don't keep anything in my bedroom. I don't know if that's a little too much for me. Sometimes it seeps out into the living space down here where the kids play and do their video games, and Reagan does gymnastics. But that's about as far as I can take it. All right, here is a Sonny shares sale from that consignment at Sonny's place. And this is a 2-piece suit. It's got the pantsuit and everything here. And it is obviously from the 70s. I can't imagine it being from any other time. And this one sold for $30 plus shipping. So that's pretty nice. Now, we're consigning this, so we're going to get half of that. So we're going to get maybe $12.50 out of it or something after fees and everything like that. So at any rate, that's a nice sale. Pretty happy about that, and I'll let you see how we're doing so far. All right, so far on the Sonny shares sale, we're up to $161 in profit. That's going to be split 2 ways between me and Sonny, which is a little unfair because Blue Ridge Mama's doing all the work. So I guess I should probably give her like, I don't know, maybe 80% of our share of 50%. What do you think? All right, this one's going out to Ashley, and Ashley's a new reseller going full-time in March. And she sells in the Midwest, so she subscribes to both channels, and we appreciate it, and we hope he brings you good luck. Appreciate it. All right, here are the remnants of a retail arbitrage buy that I made, probably a year and a half ago now. They're ELF eyeliners, eyeliner pencils. So I bought them for $0.25 a piece, and I sold quite a few of them off, so I'm pretty happy with it. We made some money, but not much. This was the very last one, though, so that's good. $7.99 free shipping. So, you know, you pay $1.50, and you're shipping these things off for $8 total. You're only making, I don't know, $3.50 on there, something like that. So you're not making a bunch of money. But we did it over and over and over again, and they took up a tiny, tiny bit of space back here in this little dresser I have, this little plastic dresser. So I'm okay with that. All right, this one is going out to Khalib, and he says, hello, love watching both your channels. I was selling on eBay for quite some time and have decided to ramp it up a bit lately. Thank you for all your videos and info you put out. They are very helpful, and I hope this brings you more. I hope this brings me more sales. I hope this brings you more sales as well. So we appreciate it, and he's headed your way. All right, we are almost out of Mary Kay, which is great because it's almost garage sale season, and we're almost certain to find some more of it out there. It seems like every summer I come back with a couple bags full, and it sells really, really quick. Mary Kay are quick sellers if you put the right price on them. This one took a while, so I'm not quite sure why, but we got the original price we asked for, $12. We're probably in it for $0.25 or less. I bought a bag full of them for next to nothing. So this one, there's a few more left over there, not this type, but a few more like it, and that's about it. We sold a ton of Mary Kay. Probably made over $500 just on a couple of bags of Mary Kay. So I'm pretty happy with that. And this one's going out for $12 free shipping. And obviously it's going to stay under 4 ounces. I just want to take a second and say something that I haven't mentioned before. And my wife doesn't always watch this show, so she will probably never hear this. But I'm going to shout my wife out here, Blue Ridge Mama. Because now that baseball season starts, I go to school. You know, I get up in the morning. I go to school. I teach all day. I come home for about 15 minutes is all I get to come home for to change into my baseball outfit. And she usually has a little something here. Eat this, you know, have some coffee, something like that. And then I head to baseball practice, and I'm there for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. And then I come back, and of course I'm hungry, so I eat real quick, and I come downstairs, and she has all this stuff laid out. Everything that's sold, she brought it all here, put it on the table, and got it ready for us to do this video. So just in case I don't ever thank her for that, you know, I already did thank her earlier today when I came down and saw all this stuff, but I want to thank her publicly as well. I don't think I could keep doing this at the pace we're doing it during the baseball season and teach and all that without her constant help, so I do appreciate it. This one is going out to Stephanie, and Stephanie says, thanks for your videos. I watch you daily for now. I think that means that it's not probably going to be daily because I'm not sure I can keep this pace up, nor do I think the sales will stay up enough to do a video, but we'll see. I have 2 teenage boys in baseball, so I understand the time commitment. There's no doubt about that. I've coached baseball. I was a head coach of a high school for 15 years. And now that my oldest boy has gotten older, I wasn't able to watch him play because I taught at a different school than he plays at. So I decided I was going to stop coaching. And they asked me to help coach over there, and I said, sure. And so I've been able to coach my own boy, not as a head coach, but as an assistant coach as he goes up the ranks. And hopefully here soon, as soon as he graduates, I'll be able to pull back a little bit and relax for the first time during the springtime since I was 5, because I've either been on a baseball team, coached a baseball team, been on and coached, or been on multiple teams every single spring since I was 5 years old. So I'm looking forward to that spring where I can just sit back and enjoy some baseball for a change. Although I enjoy it. I enjoy coaching as well. So at any rate, boy, I can talk a lot about one person. See what this brought up? At any rate, she says, I have 2 teenage boys in baseball, so I understand the time commitment. Thanks for all you do. Can't wait for the Eneman to get here. Hope it brings me luck. I hope it brings you luck as well. We appreciate it, Stephanie, and he's headed your way. All right, this is an old school ACG, Nike ACG pullover flannel. And it's a half zip, it looks like. And it says rare vintage ACG spell out. I'm not so sure I listed that, but it looks like either I took the picture or my oldest boy took the picture. Maybe Blue Ridge Mama listed, I'm not sure. It's over $24.95 plus shipping. And this was a yard sale pickup. So a lot of times, well, Nike obviously sells, but, you know, run-of-the-mill Nike stuff isn't going to bring very much money. But the old ACG stuff tends to do pretty well. and this one did for us. So I probably made right around $21 profit on this item because I think I paid $1 for it.
Is there a video on?
Yeah, there's a video on.
Hi.
Hi. You were just on a video, and Mama not gonna like it. You coming down here with your hair all messed up. She gonna think I'm letting her little boy be on videos looking like a mess.
Yes.
We won't tell her, will we?
Yeah.
All right. What do you need?
I just need to come. I think you can do the video first.
Oh. I can do the video first, he says, and then he needs me. So let's finish this one up, and I'll go help him out. All right, this one is headed out to Jay, and Jay says, I'm new to eBay and have learned a lot by watching both of your channels. I thought I had better get an Eneman for good luck. So, Jay, we appreciate it, and we wish you the best of luck, and keep us updated on your sales in the comments. All right, here's a good example of doing a walkthrough at Goodwill. So, you know, if you go through every piece of clothing at Goodwill, you're going to spend forever in there, and it's just not going to make it worth your time, money-wise, going through every single shirt on every single rack and pulling out 5 things and making $40 because you just spent 2 hours in there, and that doesn't even count listing and shipping. So a lot of times I'll just literally walk through and I'll run my hands through just to get the texture and just to see if I can spot something that's interesting or something I've sold before, and I can get through a rack in, 30 seconds. And this thing just kind of stood out. You could tell it was wool by moving past it. And so I made a quick look at the tag, and it said virgin wool, and I flipped it up and it said made in the USA. And this is Dimitri, I guess that's how you pronounce it, I don't know, Demeter. At any rate, it was something that kind of stood out to me, and so I looked it up, and it was pretty good. Although there weren't very many comps out there, there was certainly nothing like this, but I saw the brand name, and I saw a few that had sold. So $3.99, this one sold for $50. $50, nothing special, but it also has this little tag here. I don't think this is for anything in particular. I think it's the emblem of the particular brand, but that is on there. So at any rate, if you're familiar with this brand name, let me know out there. I was not familiar with it, and I've never sold it before, but I'm gonna look for it now. $50, I like that. All right, I don't have a ton of luck with Vera Bradley, but if I can find something like this that's in really good condition and buy it for $1 or $2, it's usually going to make the money for me. And I usually let Blue Ridge Mama list it, say, here you go. And she takes good pictures, and she'll put this stuff on Poshmark too. And it sold for $13, and it was $1. So there's some decent profit in that. For as easy as that is, and as easy as that is to ship, I'll pick those up all day long. All right, hang around. I think we have Reagan here, a little Homeschool Hustler sale, and I think this one was bought by a viewer. So we haven't had very many sales in the Homeschool Hustler store lately, and this one was bought by a viewer, so we're happy about that. And you can hang around and check that one out. And there's also a gift that got sent to Turner from Flipping Sloth that I think we're going to put on this video. If you don't see it on this video, go check out the next one, and you'll probably find it there. So at any rate, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you come back tomorrow, and we'll see you then. All right, we got a Homeschool Hustler sale, and this one is to a viewer, Reagan. Tell me who you sold there.
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy, that's right. And you sold this to a viewer, of all people. How about that? Did you take pictures of Miss Piggy?
Yes.
Yep, you took pictures, and there were 2 of them, and it sold for $8.95. So it's not a huge profit, but it's definitely enough to get you $1, to save you $1 in the bank, and to donate $1, and to have a few quarters left over. What do you think about that? So this one came from a viewer named Winter, and she says that she is excited to get one of these, and that she used to have one when she was a little kid. I'm assuming Winter's a she here. I probably shouldn't assume that, but I think that's the case. If not, leave a comment below, and I'll apologize to you. At any rate, that's a pretty nice little sale, and it came from the Mount Plushmore sale. And Miss Piggy brings us to a total of $1,469. $1,469 from the Mount Plushmore sale. Tell Winter thank you.
Thank you.
Turner got a little something in the mail, and this came from Flippin' Sloth. And Flippin' Sloth is from the UK, and he wrote a little note. And by the way, just in case we get in trouble here, Blue Ridge Mama, we can't tell Blue Ridge Mama that we put you on a video without combing your hair, okay? Okay, don't tell Mama.
Yeah.
You promise? Okay.
That means she might know.
All right, would you take that? It's a little poster. Would you take that poster out and take a look at it? You can open it up there. And I'm going to read this while you do it. It says, hey, Commonwealth Picker and family, recently have seen in your videos that your son likes Star Wars and Chewbacca. Sat on this piece of Star Wars memorabilia for a little while and thought he might enjoy it. I believe it is an old advertising poster for one of the novels released in the UK. Hope you enjoy it. Flipping Sloth. And he has a YouTube channel, and I'll show you that in just a second. Look at that. So those are all the novels on the back, released in the UK. Probably here too, is my guess. Turn around. Be careful with it. Look at that. Look at that. You like that? All action and excitement, all adventure. You think we should put that in your room or in the Commonwealth cabin?
My room.
Okay. All right, will you tell Flippin' Sloth thank you?
Thank you, Flippin' Sloth.
Hey, I don't know if you can see it, Turner. Put that down for a minute. Can you put that down? Right behind that California pennant, there's a sloth back there. I don't know if you guys recognize that or not, but there's one back there. Maybe I'll pull them out so you can see them a little better. No, buddy, back there. Look back there. You know where the sloth is that's hanging up? Behind the little pennant?
Oh, yeah, I see.
There it is.
Right there.
All right. And here is his channel. He's from the UK, and he does a lot of car boot sales and a lot of Nintendo stuff, Star Wars stuff like that. So it's a really cool channel. Check it out.